Hello boys and girls, this is Mr. Bedley for 4th grade Excel lesson number 11. Today we're going to be learning about money. Yes, money, money, money. There are right ways and wrong ways to do money problems, to write money. And we're going to learn what that is right now, because if you write money down on a paper and you do not write it the right way, people will think you are uneducated. We want to make our chances of getting opportunities in life go up by presenting ourselves as educated as we are. So let's get educated on this. Here we go. Pay attention as we go through. Read along with me. When writing money amounts, the decimal separates the whole dollar from parts of a dollar. So this is $3.42 is more than $3, but less than $4. It's $3 and some extra, 42 cents extra. It's not quite to $4 yet, though. That's what that's saying. The word "and" shows where the decimal should be. $3.42. If the amount does not include cents, the word "and" is not needed. $3.06 is written like this. $3.06. $4 doesn't have any cents. Another way to write $4 is just put a dollar sign with a 4. Okay, a couple things I want you to notice about this that I've seen kids make mistakes on over and over again over the years. First of all, the dollar sign goes before the number. This is correct. This is incorrect. You have to put the dollar sign first and then the money amount. The second thing that I want you to know about actually is coming right here. Oh, no, actually the second thing is put a dollar sign. If there's money involved in a math problem, you gotta put the dollar sign. Kids that are very absent-minded and forgetful, which I tend to be myself, we forget dollar signs a lot of times. So what you want to do is go back through your paper before you give it to the teacher and double check that you have dollar signs on all money problems. In my class, that's considered a missing label because it's telling what this number means. It means money. Okay, let's look in this box right here. The cent symbol, which is this, is never used with the dollar symbol, and it's never used with a decimal. You can write 143 cents, that's okay, or $1.43, but you never write $1.43 with a dollar sign and a cent sign. You're never going to mix those two together. I have a little trick to remember this. I'm going to write it up here where the name spot is. I'm right up here right now. D, D. D and D go together. D does not go with C. The first D stands for dollar sign. The next D stands for decimal point. They both start with a D. C is cent sign. Cent sign is always by itself. He's a loner. The cent sign is a loner. Never put the cent sign with a decimal point. Never put the cent sign with a dollar sign. Now, another thing you need to know about the cent sign is it goes after the number. A lot of kids forget and they write it before the number. So I'm going to show you right now some different ways of writing money using a dollar sign and a cent sign. All right, so here we go with, let's get that pencil fixed there. Oh, I don't want that. I don't want white. I want blue. There we go. Okay, I'm going to show you here the right way and the wrong ways, right ways and wrong ways to write money. Let's say we've got $1.85. So we're going to put dollar sign before $1, decimal point, 85. What are some wrong ways to write this? $1.85. That's wrong. No bueno. How about $1.85? Why is that wrong? Well, I'm missing a decimal point right there. How about this? $1.85. What's wrong with that? Well, the dollar sign's after the number. You can't do that. Here's one that's really a common mistake. The correct way to write cents, 4 cents. That's a correct way to write 4 cents. Another correct way to write 4 cents would be decimal point 04 with a dollar sign over here. That's actually still just 4 cents because it's no dollars and 4 cents. Both of these are good for writing 4 cents. The wrong ways to write it, I'm going to put that over in the wrong column, would be 0.04 cents. I see this all the time. Or 0.4 cents. Or I'm going to put it over here, 4 cents. These are all wrong. This one's wrong and this one's wrong because we're mixing a cent sign with a decimal point. DC, decimal point, cent sign. Cannot mix those. Cent sign stands all by itself. Notice the cent sign, there's nothing else here except for a number. There's no dollar sign, there's no decimal point. And this one's wrong because the cent sign goes after the number. Remember, dollar signs go before, cent signs go after. All right, so what if it was 12 cents? 12 cents is the right way to do it, or dollar sign 0.12. The wrong way to do that would be to write cent sign 12 or 0.12 cents, which is the most common mistake that kids make. Don't ever put a decimal point with a cent sign. They don't mix. All right, let's keep moving on. Back to our regularly scheduled program here. A quarter is 25 cents. Notice there's no decimal point there, just a cent sign after the number, or dollar sign 0.25. This, we mix a dollar sign and a decimal point. Those can go together. A dime is 10 cents. Notice 10 with no decimal point, cent sign after the number, or dollar sign before the number with a decimal point. That's 10 cents as well. All right, when adding or subtracting money amounts, always line up the decimals. Also be sure to show the dollar symbol and the decimal in your answer. If you don't do that, you're going to get it wrong. When writing a problem, notice that the dollar symbol is only written with the top number and with the answer. So if we look right here, we see a dollar symbol and a dollar symbol. There's no dollar symbol there. There's no dollar symbol there. All right, let's check out how we add these money amounts up here. We've got, notice the decimal point, decimal point, decimal point are all lined up with each other, and that keeps the ones place lined up, the tens place lined up, the tenths place, the dimes, the pennies all lined up. We're going to add pennies to pennies and dimes and so on. So let's check out and see how they added this up. 1, 5, and 1 add up to 7. 4, 7, and 2 add up to 13. We bring the 1 up to there. 1 plus 3 is 4. 4 plus 2 is 6. 6 plus 6 is 12. They put a 2 there, regrouped with a 1 up to the top. And 1, 2, and 1 makes 4. Let's see how they did subtraction. We've got $4.20 minus 17 cents. And notice that is 17 cents, decimal point 17. The only reason there's a dollar sign missing is it's in the middle of a math problem. And so we go 0 minus 7 is not 7. We have to regroup. They got rid of the 2 dimes, made it 1 dime, and the 0 pennies became 10 pennies. 10 pennies minus 7 pennies is 3 pennies. 1 dime minus 1 dime is no dimes. $4 take away no dollars is $4. Notice they put a dollar sign on here and a decimal point, just like they did on number 1, and that's the answer. All right, now I'm going to show you numbers 3, 4, 5, and 6. All I want you to do is pause the video and copy those problems down onto your paper. Do not solve them yet, just copy them down. All right, so here are the problems. I'll read them to you to make it a little bit easier, but pause the video anytime you need to. Number 3, start at the line when you write this. Start at the line at the bottom of the problem, and I want you to go up. So you're going to put 14.28. 14.28, and then go up to 0.43, and then go up above that and put 0.12 and put a dollar sign before that 12 cents up there on the top number. Okay, you pause the video if I'm going too fast for you. Number 4, right above the line, put 1.39, and above that, put 0.24 with a dollar sign next to it. Number 5, put 0.29 next to the line. We're going up as we write, and then above that, put 5.27 with a dollar sign showing that that's money. 5.27. Okay, number 6, next to the line, I want you to put 6.52, and above that, I want you to put dollar sign 7.00, $7. So it's $7 minus $6.52. Alrighty, go ahead and pause the video, try number 3 on your own, and then turn it back on when you're ready to see the solution. So here we go with number 3. You should have already tried it on your own. 2 plus 3 is 5. 5 plus 8 is 13. Should have put a 3 there. Bring the 1 up, regroup with the 1. 1 and 1 is 2. 2 and 4 is 6. 6 and 2 is 8. So you should have put an 8 down here. The next thing you got to put is a decimal point after that 8. And then you have $14 with nothing above it. So we're just going to bring that $14 down. Put a dollar sign. Did you remember to put a dollar sign over on the left side over there? Not on the right side. So double check your work that you have a dollar sign and a decimal point. D, D. Remember dollar signs and decimal points together. Dollar sign goes on the left. If you put your dollar sign after the 3 over here, it's wrong. All right, pause the video. Try numbers. I just want you to do 4 and 5. Don't go to number 6 yet. Just 4 and 5. All right, so number 4, 4 plus 9 is 13. Regroup with the 1. 1 and 2 makes 3. 3 and 3 is 6. Now we need a decimal point coming next. And then 1 and nothing is 1. Put a dollar sign. Did you put a dollar sign and a decimal point? I hope so. Okay, the next one is subtraction. If you added on accident, pause the video, erase your work, go back and subtract. Now, if you wrote 7 minus 9 is 2, you just did 9 minus 7. Remember, the order in subtraction matters. It's 7, take away 9. If you were to hold up 7 fingers right now and try to take 9 fingers away, not going to work too well. So we have to regroup from the 2 and make that a 1, and the 7 becomes 17. 17 minus 9 is 8. And 1 minus 2, can't do that. 1 minus 2 is not 1. Hold up 1 finger, take 2 away. Not going to work, so I regroup from the 5 and make it a 4. The 1 becomes 11. 11 minus 2 is 9. Having trouble with my stylus here. Decimal point right there. Did you remember to put that in? 4 and then a dollar sign at the beginning. So $4.98. Okay, now number 6, this is getting a little tricky. I do want to point out that number 6 is a subtraction problem, and 0 minus 2 is not 2. So if you know the box trick, you're going to use that on this one to regroup from 2 numbers instead of regrouping from just 1 number. That's going to save you some time. I just want to remind you of that before you try it on your own. So go ahead and pause the video, do number 6, and then turn it back on for the solution. All right, so again, 0 minus 2 is not 2. What I'm going to do is group the 0 and the 7 together to make 70. This is like 70 dimes. I'm going to take a dime away from 70 dimes to get 69 dimes. And the 0 pennies is going to become 10 pennies. 10 minus 2 is 8. 9 minus 5 is 4. 6 minus 6 is nothing. So you need a dollar sign over there with a decimal point. Or if you wrote, I'll put it up here, 48 cents with a cent sign, then you're good there. Okay, that's okay, but you can't have a decimal point in that 48 cents. Alrighty, so what I would like you to do now is pause the video, do boxes 1 and 2 below, and then when you're done with doing those, turn the video back on and see the solutions. Alright, so here we go with number 1. 0 plus 0 is 0. 6 plus 8 is 14. Regroup with the 1. Put a 2 here. If you wrote 240, That's a wrong answer because it's not 240, it's $2.40. Dollar sign, decimal point. Make sure you got both of those in there in just the right place. 0 minus 2. If you had trouble with this and you put 2, it's because you're subtracting 2 minus 0, not 0 minus 2. So I'm going to regroup from the 6, make that a 5. This becomes 10. 10 minus 2 is 8. 5 minus 3 is 2. 5 minus 2 is 3. Put a decimal point and a dollar sign. $3.28. Put a dollar sign right there. $2.40. We don't need a dollar sign on that. 8, 6, 5, decimal point, dollar sign right there in the answer. Now fix your paper if you have anything wrong on it there. Number 2, 3 minus 9 is not 6. That would be 9 minus 3. I have to regroup and make that 13 minus 9, which is 4. 1 minus nothing is 1. 4 minus 4 is 0. You don't really need to write the 0 in there. You can. You do need a decimal point and a dollar sign, or you could have left it and put 14 cents with no decimal point. Never put a decimal point with that cent sign. I know I've said it 100 times, but I've seen it 100 times from every student that's been in my class pretty much, where they put decimal point 14 cent sign. It's wrong. Okay, 4 plus 2 is 6. 6 plus 8 is 14. Regroup with the 1. That's 5. 6. 7 plus 6 is 13. Regroup with the 1, and that's equal to 4. Decimal point, dollar sign. So we've got 4.43 over here. We got 14 cents. I'm going to put that as decimal point 14. I put 4.43 instead of 4.34. Look at, I caught my own mistake. That's the way you want to do this right there. Hopefully you're actually adding things up. See, if I would have just copied it down, I would not have seen my mistake on that. So I'm going to back up. I'm going to fix this. So it says 4. That's a little faster for me. 4.34 dollar sign and 14. Okay, 8, 4, 4 decimal point dollar sign DD. Okay, pause the video. Do the basic fact practice as fast as you can, and then turn the video back on to see the answers. All right, here are the answers to the subtraction problems. Pause the video, check your work, erase and change anything that's wrong. Make sure you show all your work on today's math, your Excel, your guided practice, your homework side, and make sure that you really actually add up those check answers. You don't just copy the number down. If you have a mistake, go back and find your mistakes in the box. And if you can't find your mistake, if you don't have clear understanding of what the problem is and what the answer is and how you get it, then take the time to ask for help. Math builds on one idea, builds on another idea, and if you don't understand as you go, pretty soon you're going to be completely lost. All right, thanks for watching.